Portchester Castle stands at the north end of Portsmouth Harbour. It's pretty well the oldest castle in England in that its outer walls are a Roman fort which was built in about AD 285.
In the summer of 1810, French prisoners of war were able to build a theatre here in the keep at Portchester. English Heritage have put a reconstructed stage back in so that visitors now to the castle can have a sense of what it would have been like to walk into the keep 200 years ago and see the stage and the theatre that the prisoners had constructed.
We were allied to the Spanish in the wars against Napoleon, and the Spanish won the Battle of Bailén, and they captured a large number of French prisoners who they imprisoned on an island called Cabrera in the Mediterranean.
And Cabrera becomes almost a microcosm of Paris. They have a Palais Royal, which becomes a marketplace. They have a prisoners' council that they set up, and they found a cave where they decide to stage classics from the Comédie Française. In the summer of 1810, the British Admiralty steps in and takes the prisoners from Cabrera and brings them to Portchester. Within a month of arriving, they've built a fully functioning theatre.
We've used memoirs from the prisoners that were published in France when they got back. There's also a print of a fencing competition which appears to be taking place on stage that was painted by one of the prisoners in Portchester at the right time. So we've been piecing together clues from different sources to try and give us a sense of what the theatre might actually have looked like.
Here at Portchester Castle, they had a proper working theatre. So they were able to perform vaudevilles, which were sort of musical, one-act little comedies, alongside longer three-act melodramas. Now that's important because melodrama was incredibly popular in the first decade of the 19th century in Paris.
I can't imagine what it would have been like for early 19th century Portchester locals to have been seeing some of the hit plays from Paris. The audience must have been completely bowled over by what they were watching.
One has to feel admiration for the French prisoners' ingenuity and determination and their creativity, and they put on productions which by all accounts were at a semi-professional level with dancers and with a sizable orchestra and scene changes and costumes, all of which they created themselves. It's something really admirable and rather moving about it.
The fact that they created this theatre when they had such limited resources, it's a story of human resilience, really. This is not necessarily theatre for entertainment or for laughter. This is theatre for survival.
I'm really excited by the thought of our visitors coming here to this ruined medieval castle and encountering an early 19th century theatre. It recreates a true and very startling part of Portchester's long history.